And good morning and good evening and good afternoon for those in between. Hello guys, hello Geert, Nature Cyber and Dave. Guys, welcome. Nice to see you here, first couple. I don't think anybody planned on me streaming, but I'm done with work and I've got an itch, so I'm gonna fly. And if you guys are up to it and you want to stick around, then enjoy it with me. I'm at Palm Springs, guys, and if you haven't seen the title in the video yet, we're going to fly to Metro Oakland. I've got my AutoOrtho running, xEnviro is running, everything is up to date, everybody seems to be happy. And I'm going to use the starter unit today to actually start the engines, and then we're going to do a one-engine taxi, and then we're going to start the next engine at the runway, and just going to do stupid things today. Not that that's stupid, but you know what I mean. It's just I'm gonna do silly things that's not normal. You know, that's you know, creating a bit of variety. Let's call it that. So I just launched into X-Plane. I haven't set up anything. It's gonna take me a few minutes to get going. That is our flight plan over there. Right. Site services. Let's go see if we've got the right thing. Guys, I hope you had a good day and that you will have a good day for those of you that are only starting your day now. I had a busy day. I'm trying to catch up all the lost time from the last 2 weeks, man. Right, let's see. 153, that's correct. Let's start that one.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
To make sure I don't have the wrong button set. Yeah, well, hopefully you learned something. I've got my checklist open here on the site because I haven't actually used those procedures in quite some time, eh? Looks like we can actually go that way. We can change it. Yeah, because we want to go that way. Yeah, that wasn't a bad choice. So yeah, we'll do the air starter thing and then we will taxi one engine and do the other engine start at the runway. Right. That's fine. Let's see, what altitude did we get today? 340. Right, the airport elevation. I'm also looking for 9. That's as good as 0. Right. Temperatures and things. Let's see. 13. Right, that gives me my ISO deviation already. Okay, you can come. Oops, wrong one. I'm gonna have to switch them off. Finger slipped. Hello, Andrew. Yeah, I won't ask her to start my engines because she will not. She does not understand how that will work, promise you. Right. We are getting there.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
I want to see what that thing looks like, because in Navigraph that's got one hell of an angle. The Boeing will never be able to fly, so we're going to step through it. We're going to have a look. Hello, Simple Mama. Welcome. That is something I'm worried about. ILS runway 30. Okay, well, the Zibo drew it a little bit better. So it goes a little bit left, wide, turn, and then come back. And then we've got PSP again there, because we need to turn around. It's kind of like a teardrop, I think, yeah. Yeah, it is. Then we go there. Go back. Yeah, that's a better picture. So we're going to turn, make the teardrop, come back, and then go on our way. Yeah, Route 2 has been working for quite some time. I know every now and then, you hear of teething problems and stuff, but it is working definitely. Unless Zibo changed something that I'm not aware of. It should still work. Yeah, it does look like that, but if it works, it works. Let's quickly have a look, see. I'm just quickly looking at the chart here. I don't see any restrictions for aircraft. It's not specified as a class A, B, C, D, or whatever. It's just the departure. The problem, let me put this thing on screen here for you. The problem that you have is this mountain range dead ahead. So if we take off and we don't do something about that mountain, we're going to be in trouble. So the best is to go slow, take off, turn around, do the teardrop, and then slingshot out. Simple Mama, the Google Drive link works. It's your browser that doesn't work. So you can either go to the forum, find all the new links there, download the Zibo install guide, get the link there. The link I put in the install guide actually overrides your browser settings, because it's your cookie settings that's preventing it. You have to allow third-party cookies for the Google Drive to open for you, so you can try that. There should be a link, if you look in the show notes below the video, that will take you to download the Zibo. That'll take you to Zibo's page. You can pick up my page from there, and everything else is all there. Alright, let's quickly hide this thing. Ooh. Go back. Too quick. There's Fran. Let's see, Franny and then Art. Why? Wow. This thing jumps quite a bit, eh? I'm going to take that, Franny, and I'm going to go back. Plonk it over there. Ha! Should fix it. There we go. Needs to go around. Yeah, if your aircraft can climb over it, I mean, why not? You can just go direct. I'm not sure what the altitudes are. Well, I'm talking nonsense. On the chart, it says the highest point in the mountain right in front of you is 11,491 foot. So if you can make the Boeing climb to overcome that, or maybe take, hand flown through the valleys and, lift yourself up, that's another way of doing it. But for our purposes, we're just going to use what is given. Right, sorry, my mic was muted. Let's start again. 16,000 foot is a step climb. So I caught that. We need to change that. We need to climb to 340. And just execute that. No, they're about the same FPS. I must be honest with you. I haven't really compared them, but I don't have issues with them. By the way, just answer me this quickly. I don't know if my mic was muted. I answered you about the teardrop. Just let me know if you heard my answer about the teardrop and climbing out, and the altitude, the elevation that you need to reach, because I think my mic was muted when I did that explanation.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Thank you. Right, so all's good here.
Trim up.
Okay, so are you ready for some fun? Let's see if we can do this. All right. So what we are going to do is we are going to first of all start engine number 2 before we get into other troubles. So beacon on, then engine bleed switches are on, APU bleed switch is off. Remember, APU is not running. We're on the external PSU. Right, left and right start switches are off. Duct pressure is high enough. Isolation valve goes to auto. I'm just quickly reading through just to keep ahead of the thing here. Right, okay, so everything here should be fine. What we need to do is verify our jetway is gone. Now let me teach you another principle. Because the actual air starter unit is here by engine number 2 and there are people that's going to walk here, we are not going to start engine number 2. All right, thank you, Dave. So we are going to start engine number 1 because it's clear of people, no one's going to walk there, and we're just going to start it as usual. All right, so we're going to go for ground. And there's nothing happening. What did I miss? Just start switch. We might as well put fuel on, I suppose, but that's not it. Come on. But she's not pumping. I saw the numbers change, but she's not pumping. See if that happens. Alright, the isolation valve was the issue. Yeah, that could be the trick, yes. Let's quickly do that. Yeah, that was the trick, it was the packs. That's what I missed. Thanks, Dave. Right, so now we can put fuel by number 1. And there she goes. Right, so I had the packs on because I was doing the temperature compensation thing there for the poor passengers at the back. And I forgot to switch them off. And because that's not part of my checklist, I didn't check it. Yeah, let's look at the settings at DZ Aviation. Let's look at it when I'm in the air. Right, so there we go. Good engine start. We can put that one on the bus. And now we can start looking at disconnecting all the other stuff. GPU can go. ASU can go.
On the cockpit, the tow's driving up now.
Thank you so much. Right, so engine number 1's running. Engine number 2. Obviously, we said the cars are walking there. They've come, they've removed all the other paraphernalia there, and we are ready to go.
All doors and hatches are closed. We're connecting now.
Thank you. Are you ready, Linda? Sure. Hope so. Right, and the only reason those blades are spinning is because of wind.
Bypass pins inserted. Release the brakes.
There you go.
Okay, we're pushing her back now.
While we are here, Let's go check that frequency is 1155. Right, so now we have some other indication and we want 329. That's the exit course from the VOR. There. You just move it to where you want it on that knob. It's written there. If you zoom in, you'll see.
Operations complete. Set the brakes. Stand by. We're disconnecting the tow now. Tow's disconnected and bypass pin removed. Signals on the right. We'll see you.
It's probably modeled as far as I know, but I always use TARA. What is the correct way of saying it now? I always put it on the TARA. Hold on a second. Yeah, you see, now I talk a lot of porkies. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. I don't think it's modeled either. It's not here. The tilt isn't here. Dave, you saved my hiney there again. Sorry, you know what? I don't know where it comes from, but I obviously made a mistake. I thought it was there, and I didn't pay attention. But anyway, TA is obviously advisory only, and TARA is resolution advisory as well. So, yeah, it's not modeled in this version of the Zibomod. What is modeled is it's supposed to only show you the aircraft within 2,800 foot vertical profile. So if they're higher than that or lower than that, you shouldn't see them, and then the range is like 40 nautical miles that you should be able to see them. Right, so taxi lights on, let's go. Single engine taxi. I think if you want to see it, you need to go to one of the other Payware aircraft, maybe. And maybe an Airbus even. They should have stuff like that. You know what? That could also be. If we all put our minds together, we can figure it out, because the weather radar does have something like that. Now that you mention it. My goodness, it means I'm really asleep. Yeah, the weather radar actually has that. You're right, you're right. It's not a TCAS function. The TCAS function could very well have something like that, but it's not in the Zibomod. Okay, so I'll have to actually go check up on that, because I'm pretty sure I saw something like that somewhere. Maybe it's an old thing, maybe it's, you know, related to just Airbus, maybe a specific Boeing, but anyway, the Zibo doesn't have it, so there's that. Hallo Hakan. Hakan. Right, so Linda, you just have to be patient with us. I will do most of the stuff for you because then you don't have to interfere with us or us with you. Report. Right, I think for now, let's also go to terrain. Hello, Jacob. Right, okay, so are you guys ready for some more fun? Let's see if we can actually now start this thing. So the one thing we need to do is we need to get that duct pressure up. So we're going to increase the throttle on engine number 1 to reach at least 35, which is there. So let's just give a little bit more, just so that we have enough duct pressure going there. Okay, it sounds like it wants to go somewhere, so let's throw this switch, let's see. There it's coming. Vroom, vroom. It's 25 and the fuel goes in. Right, the auto throttle is disconnected because of the asymmetric stance of the levers, obviously, but we need to give the air to the engine, so we'll fix that shortly. Alright, there you go. At 56 we can pull back. There we go. Right, auto throttle can come back on. We should now just wait that everything stabilizes perfectly fine. Put the engine on the bus. Backs can come on. We don't want them to suffocate along the way. Right, and pitos can come on. Our probes can come on. Yeah, I'm not for the Zibo doesn't have the PIP configuration the level up has. Yeah, that's your performance improvement package. It seals all the little crevices and the openings and stuff and makes it more aerodynamic, and you've got properly aerodynamically formed lights instead of little police lights on top of the roof and things like that, you know, just streamlines everything basically. Okay, let's go.
Approaching 3-1 left. On runway 3-1 left.
Right. Toga, let's go.
Takeoff thrust set. Taxi lights on. Stabilized. 80 knots. Positive rate.
Gear up. There's a funny little glitch there. It's like the sim took a breather. Right.
Acceleration altitude. Flaps 1 set.
Hello, Mike.
Hello, just watching.
Cool. If I'm not asleep by the time we land, I'll see if I can help you quick.
On your terrain, you've got a red number and a green number.
Flaps up and set.
Yes, red is dead, remember? So that means if you go there, you run the risk of dying. So that means that the highest peak is 9,700 foot there. And then the lowest peak is 2,700 is the green below us. So we already passed that, that's why it's green. See? So it keeps on changing depending on what's ahead of us. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. But due to the speed, that turning circle has now changed shape a little bit. Hey, UVP. You got that right, Dave.
Okay, now you have two greens. So that means the top one was 5,700 feet.
Now currently the top one there is the yellow, and that's 10.5, and the bottom one is 7.7. So that indicates the highest peak and the lowest peak, basically.
Level 100.
So depending on how the radar scans it and what is ahead of you, I'm not sure what the distance is that it would measure it. I would think it's what you see over here. You see there, it's redrawing, obviously. So, you know, the elevation will change depending on, you know, where you're flying. JT, no, this is add-on. This is an add-on scenery. Got it through Obex. Ooh, I'm not going to be happy if you turn away. I think it missed that waypoint. Now it's turning away. So it wants to go and find that waypoint now. It's turning back, in fact, to PSP. So instead of flying on the magenta line, ooh, that's not right. It's now making its own turn. Come on. That's one for Zibo to look at.
Approaching transition.
Hey Rob. Dave, you see, that's the beauty of sometimes just letting it fly, and then you pick up little bugs like this, because the next guy is going to complain anyway, so better we found the bug now, and then Zibo can attend to it and it goes away, you know. But you're right. I mean, I would have probably, if I was not, you know, checking it out, done something different myself as well.
Transition altitude.
Yeah, Texan, yeah, it definitely turned back towards PSP, towards the VOR, but it's not supposed to if it draws the magenta line the other way, you know. Also, if you look at the chart, it's the chart tells you to fly clockwise, not counterclockwise, you know, so a small glitch, maybe a I he forgot a dot or a T that he didn't cross, or a full stop or a comma in the wrong place, you know, just a finger fault typo. We're so high now, the terrain is really no factor. I might as well just go direct PSP and get it over with, you know. Forget the turn. Let's go back to Elna. Guys, I hope you have coffee. I'm enjoying the most delicious cup of coffee here while we're toying with this aircraft. How's that for a view? Yo, yes, yeah. Let's get to that. Let's open quick. Okay, there are a couple of reasons I like the xEnviro thing. I like the weather that it gives, and I obviously like the fact that it's got its own little 3D clouds and stuff, and I also like the whole integration with SimBrief and the menu system it's got. I'll show you. Yeah, that's my settings over there. I'm just switching wind shear off for now because I know there's a little bug at about the 1,600 foot AGL, so I'm just going to take that out, see if it makes a difference. See, so when I go like this, see, this is the little widget you get with xEnviro. I can then retrieve all the wind data from SimBrief. And I have this facility where I can read the weather in cockpit, basically. Makes a huge difference. Hello, Chase. All good in you? That's my FPS over there. Let's do this. Go put it there, then you can kind of keep an eye on it. Okay. We had a discussion about it a while ago. Although the observation time is way behind, they do update at some point in time, you know. So anyway, it's all part of the illusion of swimming, you know. It's not real, it is what it is, you know. So one of the things you can do, you know, obviously is just compare them proper, see if it is the same. I don't have time to do things like that. I just fly to enjoy myself or to do the testing in the Zibo. That's all I do. I don't go and sit and, you know, take, you know, micro measurements at certain altitudes to see if the wind is exactly the same. If it's, you know, plausible, it's good enough for me. Hello, Thunder. Yeah, it was a bit different. I just thought, why not? And then the one engine taxi, why not? I have to just remember my packs because that kind of tripped me a little bit, but you know, we'll remember next time. Thanks, Lander. Yeah, all good. The excitement of the last 2 weeks is over now, so I can breathe again.
To level off.
Hello, Scotsman. Welcome. Hello, Mac.
Yeah, I am lurking.
You're welcome. Are you okay? Hello, Mac.
Yeah, just quite a bit worn out and chilled. Okay. I presume you updated people about the route with the new code for 0.505.
What do you mean?
About the
Magenta line?
Yeah.
No, I haven't really spoken about that, Mac. No, but we're getting feedback from your screen there or your speakers at the back.
No, I've turned it off.
Okay. Okay, so what McTrying is on about here is that Zibo has replaced the code. It's new code that's drawing the magenta line. Okay, it's his own code, and it is on a different layer. So if you're going to fly through a storm and you have your weather radar on, you should now be able to see the magenta line. Okay, so as far as I know, it's not done yet, but it's in Zibo's hands. I'm not sure when he's going to finish it.
Well, the last comment was that 4105
is complete.
Is complete.
Okay.
Well, there was a fault in 04, wasn't there? About
yes.
It not drawing the line completely.
Well,
that's been corrected.
Mine is still not correct. That's why I'm thinking it's still a work in progress. Mac, look at my screen. Wait, I'll share my screen.
Okay. Zoom in a bit.
It only goes to the numbers. It doesn't go past.
No, it won't go past the
numbers.
Right, I'm with you. Okay, yeah, I thought it was supposed to draw to the radio.
Me too.
I'll go and see if I can get some pictures to double check that. Take a snapshot, Nico, can you?
I suppose I can. I'm going to zoom in. I can actually point it out to him. Yeah, I got one.
Okay.
Also, when we did the climb out from Palm Springs, the aircraft didn't follow the magenta line. It turned left instead of right.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Thank you, Scotsman. Hero Texan, Mac.
Yes.
Hero Texan says the real one terminates like that. He says that's correct.
Huh.
It's one of those silly things I never checked when I was flying jump seat. I promise you, it just never came up in my mind to check it. But I mean, look, in all fairness, unless it was still a work in progress, we know that Zibo only makes this thing to be realistic. He won't do something if it's not real, if it's not the way it should be, so.
Oh, exactly.
Thank you,
agree
Zibo.
with you.
Thank you, Zibo. It's just, I think a lot of us simmers are used to seeing things a certain way, and then all of a sudden when things change, we don't realize that we've been fooled all along. Yeah, Geert, no, Scotsman will have to go and find his own route. This one is for us old-timers, you know. Hey, wait till you get to 50, we'll talk again. Yeah. Listen, I'm at this age when I need to make a U-turn in the road. I turn the volume of the radio down so I can concentrate. So don't laugh, all right? Yeah, you're right. Yes, sir. Christer, yeah, because otherwise then somebody here sitting next to me might scream and shout, shoot him, kill him, and then everybody goes, what the hell, what that? You know, my son's playing his games. I'm just keeping it quiet when things get exciting. Oh, we wind. Lee, no, it's been that way. It's been designed that way from the very beginning. You can move it like this forever. I just have it here so that people interested in the FPS can actually see it, and then obviously you can also see the little route there. It's just a nice to have for me. Yeah, it's cool. The only thing is you can't do it with that one. Or you couldn't, yeah, still you can't. At one point in time, Zibo said he would do it, but I think he's forgotten. The other thing is, do you know you can play with this? A lot of people don't know you can play with this. The other hidden function is this little switch. Look at the compass light. So there's this switch here. You can switch it on and off. You either do it over there or you have to go and do it over here, but it's the same switch. You just, depending on your perspective, you can grab it there. Couple of cool, neat little things. And the other thing that also it actually works is the oxygen mask. So if you get into a problem with your pressure, you can actually switch it on and off. That I can't remember which one is on and off, but that's the one switch and that's the other switch. And it actually works. It takes away the explain hypoxia effect. Yeah, Dave, I agree. I would love some shades as well. Okay, Thunder, enjoy. Thanks for stopping by. Oh no, that's old. I've had that for years and years and years. I like my cappuccino. Yeah, please, no swearing. So, I hear you.
Evening.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, you too, I hope.
Yeah, to me now I'm okay, thank you. Are you feeling better?
Yes, I am feeling better, so it's okay now. Thank you very much.
Good stuff.
And I'm glad you're feeling better today, Nico.
Yeah, every day is better now. After Friday, everything started to release and come back into position, you know, so I'm happy. I'm okay.
Oh, that's right. Good.
Today was a madhouse at work because now I have to catch up like 2 weeks work.
Oh, I see.
That's partly why I'm streaming now and just flying, because I just needed to relax a little bit now.
Oh, that's a good opportunity, I think.
Have you seen Neil's latest flight to Nico?
No.
Unsuccessful. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
I think he was He forgot the aircraft got a tail on it.
Goodness. Lee, hardly ever, because obviously due to my work and involvement in the Zibo project, this is where my focus is. Every now and then, if you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see I'll fly maybe PMDG, or in X-Plane I'll fly the Q400 or the Tolles A320 or something. You know, there's like small variations, or even the IXEG 737. But I don't have all the time I used to have, like during the lockdown, you know, so I can't really mess around too much. I can only do what I do with the limited time I have, and therefore I give it to Zibo. No UVP, no release date yet. We're all sitting and waiting. I'm in exactly the same position. Just because I'm one of the testers doesn't mean I can make them hurry along a bit. I mean, it's up to the guys there when they feel ready to release it. My last stream I was flying the Level Up 800 again. It flies nice. It's usable, you know. It's cool and great. You guys are going to enjoy it, but you know, they want to make the textures look better, so let them do it. Oh my goodness, Christer, yeah, I can imagine 25 degrees is a lot.
Afternoon, guys.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, long time no see. You on vacation? I've been gone for quite a while.
Yeah, no, I had some death in the family. I had to take care of a couple of things.
Oh, well, sorry to hear that.
No problem.
Yeah, all my guys over in Pacific were wondering why there was no Zibo updates. I said, they're used to them every day. I said, well, I don't know. They're fixing something else, maybe.
No, they are. There's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes that doesn't necessarily warrant the update every day. But my portion of it also, you know, had a bit of a stall there.
It's always well worth the wait.
Yeah. UVP, go to my YouTube channel and find the video. There's a video, it's about 4.5 minutes, that I show you how to use little nav map to put the route on, like I'm showing it there. Much to see again today in this place. Oh, the other thing, while we were talking about all these hidden things, I don't know how many of you guys have actually found the camera yet, but there is a camera there. If you watch, you can move the views a little bit. It's always interesting to see the people discover these little things. welcome, UEP. Yep. We just don't have a bobblehead. We must get a little Zibo bobblehead. You know, put him somewhere there and you flick his head and he goes, gong, 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 gong. You know? Huh? I'll volunteer. You can put my face on it and you go, flick it, click, and then.
Yeah, and I voted you, Nico. You on the head.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Right in the middle of the dashboard there, staring at us.
Yeah, you just flick it. Right, 91 nautical miles for top of descent. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I saw that, Scotsman, now that you mention it. I didn't even think of that. Lester, now that you mention it, I remember. I must ask my wife. Oh, I need to remember that. So she can take a picture of me. Lester, we've got some steps coming up to the loft room here where I'm sitting. She should just go stand somewhere on one of the steps and I can, you know, look up. You can take the background out, you know, wash it out, cut and paste, whatever. No, it won't. You know, Scotsman, I've never checked. You've just now made me curious. Let's see if we can see him here, if he is one of them. Hmm. Gonna go to the front and we can move back, because I think this is a repeat of people. It's like 5 or 6 or maybe 8 people that just repeat. Let's have a look. Yeah, I know what Zibo looks like. I've seen him. Yeah, he's mysterious. You guys will probably never see him. Hello, Dave. No, he's not here. No. Yeah, I didn't think he would want me to share his image. I promise you that. I think that'll be a deal breaker between us. It's not something I can do. If he publishes it again, because that's why I got it in the first place, he published it himself. It's a different story, but I can't violate, the trust between us like that, unfortunately. Nope. No, he's not there.
Ready for descent procedure.
Thanks for the laugh, Scotsman. But I agree. I do not disagree, I promise you. Yeah, that coffee went down the wrong hole almost. Christer, I've got him in a suit. Promise you, he's not wearing an overall and a hard hat. Oh, it's silly. It's you guys making me laugh. I'm sitting here giggling and then I try and drink coffee at the same time, like a stupid. Hello, Alex. Yeah, we're all good, thank you. I just had a bit of a cough there because of the coffee, but all good. Yeah, I don't think Zibo is the kind of guy that's going to dress up in leathers and studs and things, man. Oh, really? Really? Well, my wife is in the Zibo. I can show you what my wife looks like. There's my wife. She's just not always flying with, but when she is, she comes and says hello sometimes, you see. I'm not saying anything. You either know or you don't know. Thank you, Scotsman. Oh, Christer, make one again. That's a pity. Yeah, we set to descent. Okay, so we can just relax. 10 nautical miles. Scotsman, sometimes we just don't ask questions. It's better that way, mate. You'll learn. I didn't get to 50 years of age by asking questions, I promise you. Yeah, we have a saying which I'll translate for you. It basically says, say nothing, then there is nothing. It's a direct translation, you know. Say niks, dan is daar niks.
Approach top of descent.
Christer, we don't. I live too far away from the sea, so for me to get a boat is a waste, and the dams here are not taken care of. You can hardly drive on them with all the hyacinth plants and crap growing in them and on them. You know, if I buy a boat, it will be one of these little dinky toys I put in the bath with me. You know, that's about it. That's the best boat I can put my money to at this point in time that's going to have any value to me. Yes, Dave, that is done. Basins, yeah. No UVP. You know what? I went to the sea with my brother and my parents many times when we were kids, right? But when I was approximately, I think about 10 years old, I took my fishing rod with the last time. I had a ball. It was wonderful. And you know what happened? I forgot it in the flat that we stayed. And my father never bought me a new one. And I just lost interest in fishing. And that was it. It was fun while it lasted, but I've never tried it again. I must be honest with you, sitting here with you guys is more fun for me. I'll rather fix or help fix the Zibo and give reports and fly this thing and enjoy myself here, I promise. If I go and, you know, sit next to the shore and fish now, I'll probably fall asleep and the rod will be gone anyway, you know, pulled into the sea. Yeah. What was your question? Oh yeah, no, I didn't. No, I see your question now. No, I haven't had time yet. Alex, it's my first day back proper working in 2 weeks. I am way behind, buddy. I need to work my ass off to catch up now. Yeah. Don't give me excuses. Don't give me problems. Give me solutions. Hello, Justin. Hi, Jacob. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, I haven't crashed yet. No. Yes, Krister, and now you should see it on top of the weather display as well. Yeah, I like it too. It took me a while to get used to this thing, but it's nice. I like the idea of the common we nav.
Jacob Wickwith donated 20 Swedish kroner through SuperChat. I am back, and you haven't crashed yet.
Scotsman, thank you for the confidence, buddy, but I've had 2 crashes in 40 years, I promise. One was with 182. The other one was with the Zibomod, but anyway, it's not something we talk about, you know. It's like we dodge the question when it comes, usually. Yes, Scotsman, that sounds good. And Jacob, you're right. Scotsman, one day I was sitting here, I was actually streaming. If you know where to go and look on my YouTube channel, you'll probably find it. I might have deleted it, but I was sitting here with Jorge, the real 737 pilot guy, my old friend. I was sitting with Uncle John, and we were streaming, and it was somewhere there in the Pacific Northwest. I was at some flippin' obscure, stupid little strip. And also a guy came on the stream, somebody I don't know, and he said, "Oh, I'm so glad you're the pilot. Now we won't crash. I've got full confidence in you." But it was so silly. The wind was also, it was just too much for that 182. And I actually crashed. And everybody was laughing. We laughed ourselves silly that day because everybody's going, "Yeah, no, we won't crash, we won't crash." And then we did. Live on stream, and that was in the early days. That's when I took my streaming way too seriously. You know, you thought if you crashed or did something stupid, people will run away and they won't ever come back. And you know, you work on your own nerves like that. You know, believe nonsense. And when it took me a week or two to recover from that, I was so embarrassed. It was crazy.
Ready for approach checklist.
Anyway. And the night I crashed with the Zibomod, I was doing a battle roll, and I was fast enough, but too low. I just lost a little bit too much elevation, and I just tanked there at Porto. Barrel rolled it into the ground. If I crashed more times than that, I can't remember, guys. No, I don't know. I can't remember. Scotsman, I hear you. Thank you, Krister. Oh, Dave, mine doesn't do that. Or am I just not listening correctly? Because, look, I mean, obviously my volume is turned down very low here because of the family, but What do you mean exactly? Because I don't have that same experience or the same feeling.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
No, you didn't lose my voice. I was talking to my son. I just got a message on Discord from somebody. And the moment I looked at it, it looked fishy. So I asked him if it's one of his friends sending me the message. Anyway, I need to concentrate. We need to land, guys. We need to land. Right, let's see what's spotting. George, all you do is you follow the link below the video, in the show notes below the video, to join the Discord. Make sure that you read the instructions. I don't understand how people want to fly a Boeing aircraft, but they can't read the words or follow the words start here rules. Start here means that's where you start. You go there, and then you just read. And there's a little explanation because there's a task that you need to do. Once you've completed the task, you will get access to the server. And the reason we do that is for all the bloody bots. The bots are relentless. They want to destroy the server every day. Thousands and thousands and thousands of these rubbish things. Okay, so we need you to read. We need you to do something, and once you're in, you're in. Then you just join. You just click on the room and you come sit with us. As easy as that. But until you complete the task, you know, you're not going to get in. Oops, and that's me touching my trim wheel. You're not going to get in. Thank you, Alex. There you go. There you go. George, yeah, sorry, I'm not being nasty. It's funny. It's something we actually laugh about. It's just people don't read. You know, it's an age-old story. But once you got it, you got it. You know, then you're part of the family and you can come and go as you please. You know, there's no rules. Nothing says you need to ask permission to join any of us on any channel or anything. The channels where you're not supposed to be in, you can't see anyway. All right. So the channels are hidden where me and Zibo and the guys here sit and we operate in. You can't see us. You won't see us. And so you don't have to worry. Any other room is open. You can join us anytime. And that goes for anybody and everybody. That's it, we're getting close. And Dave, if you get stuck, you send me a message, then I'll talk you through it. That's how easy it is, okay? I mean, we want you guys here with us, but if you get stuck, you let us know. I don't know, Jacob. I haven't spoken to him in more than 2 weeks. I got messages from him, but we were not in a conversation for more than 2 weeks already. I don't know what's happening in Zibo's life at this point in time. I had to take care of my dad, as you know, so. Scotsman, I actually don't know. It should be, but I might want to do an export at some point in time again, just to make sure. I haven't paid attention to it in years, man, years. Yeah, we can have a look at that.
Radio altimeter.
There's touchdown 50-50 for front and back. Hello, Antonio. Antonio Crespo. And Antonio, you here as well. Hello, Antonio. Both of you at the same time, eh?
Ready for landing checklist.
Yes, I don't know Scotsman. Nowadays, it's difficult to discern male and female, you know, and if you're not a biologist, you don't know anyway, so. Crazy. Right, auto brake, speed brake,
1,000.
passengers, gear down, green light. Looks like happiness is. What is the go around altitude, by the way? 4,000.
Good luck, Nico.
Thank you.
Approaching 30.
500.
500.
Clear to land runway 30.
400. 300. Approaching decision height. 200. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
That's me on the rudder pedals. Can you believe it? I moved my chair and I kicked it. What an idiot.
Reverse unlocked.
I think I need to recalibrate them. They're a little bit too sensitive anyway.
Maybe you have to recalibrate your seat.
Yeah, I just wanted to move it like slightly back, and obviously I had the one foot in front of the other foot slightly, and there it went. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you didn't crash. You had an exceptional pilot on board, my friend. He saved the day. There we go, we made it.
Going for dinner, Nico. Ciao. See you next time.
Ciao, ciao, bye. Oh, thank you, Krister. I do need a new chair. Guys, this one is falling apart. It's like, I think about 7 years old now. It's a fancy gaming chair. But man, it's falling apart now. It's crazy, you know. I remember I spent a lot of money on this thing, and you know, one would think it should last a bit longer than maybe 6 or 7 years, but it happens. Yeah, I don't know if it's this way all over the world, but our office chair is kind of a thing. I used to just have a normal office chair, and I got this gaming chair. And I tell you what, to replace an office chair, to go back to something simple, basic, you know, some of these guys are selling ergonomically, you know, optimized chairs and things. Ugh, it's crazy the kind of prices these people want. It's ridiculous. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know why I would think we should get more life out of it, Alex, but I mean, Like I say, for the kind of money I spent, I probably overestimated the
After
quality.
landing,
You know,
procedure complete.
I think these gaming chairs are sold to gamers that don't know much else and don't care. You know, they just want they're buying after the name or something, or I don't know, the status, the prestige. I don't know what to call it really, but the yeah, Scotsman, that's how I feel as well. Yeah. The only thing that I really like about this chair, it looks like a sports car chair. You've got this lever next to the side. I can physically go lie down in this thing like a bed, and it sleeps magnificently. It really sleeps very well. I've got extra pillows here. No, Christa, I'm sorted. I've taken care of myself within the constraints of this thing, you know. But I mean, I'm sitting almost down on the floor, so my legs get hurt most of the day. So I lift it up, and within about 20 minutes I'm back down on the floor. And I've tried to put things on it to keep me up and do things. Now I just live with it, you know. It's just yeah. Yeah, I sit on my one way too much. This thing was rated for 150 kilograms. I'm not even close. I'm not even close. This piston didn't last a year. Or maybe a year. It just went out of warranty. The piston broke. And I go, oh, come on. Really? I will never buy a gaming chair like this ever again. Never, ever. Yeah, I need a cover over mine. That's the next thing I need. Because this vinyl type plastic cover that they've got on it is broken in different bits and pieces already. The foam is poking through. It's a default airport, Christer. These guys who made it didn't think of that, eh? Secret lab chair called a Titan, okay. Yeah, Christer, you of all people know how much work is still to be done in scenery and explain. I mean, wow. There's a lot to be done. This is about where I would ask Progressive Taxi, because I don't know this area. Let's just go and park, man. I don't know. We'll make a parking. Looks like there's a yellow line. There we go. Like
I have to go, Nico. Have a nice evening, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, Tommy.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Right, now I forgot to start my ACAR, so I need to do a manual PIREP. Let's switch off. Let's get all this going.
I want to watch
Ready
you
for
do that,
shutdown
Nico.
procedure.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is just change the screen here, change window, screen 1. Right, can you see my browser now here in Discord?
Shutdown procedure complete.
Mike, are you looking at my screen? Can you see it?
Ready for shutdown checklist.
I can see you on YouTube.
Alright, okay, well you can watch here real time in Discord if you want to, but it's up to you. I'm going to do it slowly and you can review later as well. So the way the VA works, right, is you obviously have to start the ACARs and you can click that button. The VA will then populate the ACARs and give you all the relevant information. Come now. There. Right, and all you need to do is start your X-plane and then click Start Flight. Now, I clearly forgot to do that, okay? So, what we've had in the past in version 1 of the website is the guys don't realize that they need to fill in certain bits and pieces of information. Even in this version, there's certain bits and pieces you need to fill in. But to make it easy, we only have this manual PIRE button on the screen. This means the flight has been dispatched. It's gone through SimBrief, everything is in place. So what we then do is we click on manual PIRE over here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to just quickly read through it. There's my call sign, flight numbers and everything, passenger schedule, the from and the to. Then it looks at flight time. You see, you need to put in flight time. You need to put your level. So that will be 34,123, 34,000. Okay. The block fuel and things like that, you're obviously going to get from your SimBrief, right? So in SimBrief, you can read it there from the top page as well, but this is the summary. So over here, we're going to look at fuel is 6,000. That's 6,123, 6,000. Then, here's what's nice about the Zibo. You can now go to the FMC later on. What we want to do is we can clearly see, we can pull that little lever and there it shows us the fuel that was used. You see there on the ACAS, the upper display on the, what do you call it? Oh, I'm tired. Whatever, yep. The upper display. It shows you 1.81 and 1.75. So all you have to do is just add them together. 1.81 plus 1.75. That's 3.56. Right, so we have used 3560. Okay. Then, in terms of the FMC, this is what I wanted to go to earlier. Under your menu, you can go to your D-Link AOC, and you can look at your flight log there. So over there, it tells you. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Alright, so over there it tells you the actual flight time is 1 hour and 18 minutes. So we go put 118. Alright, now going back to our OFP, the distance, okay? Here, I'm not going to penalize anybody, taking the wrong one. The air distance that I've got here is wrong one, 454, right? So that was my distance in the air. So I'm going to just use that one. There's different distances. I don't really care. I'm not going to split hairs about that. So we said 454, right? 454, that's our nautical miles. So if we just scan over everything, it looks like we filled in everything. Now what's nice when you do it this way, you see the passengers, the cargo, everything is filled in, the route is filled in. In the previous version of the website, the guys never filled in half of this. So we had to decline a lot of these manual PIREPs because it doesn't work. So what I then recommend for you guys is click on Save the PIREP, okay? So that it goes into the system. You can actually review some of the details here, you see, and now you can submit it. Okay. In the previous website, if you didn't save it and you submitted directly, sometimes it lost it for some reason. I don't know why. It just happened. So that's why I've just got this habit now of just doing it that way. So now I can literally, I can see all the fields and I can work through everything and see what I need to do. So now, if I go to my dashboard, I can see that my one assignment, the first one, is flown. So I've got 4 assignments left for this month, and I've got, 2 days left. Let me quickly read what the guy says. Is that okay? Do you understand, Mike?
Yeah, I got it all.
Okay.
Uncle John got me going with Linda.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't get her to recognize my voice, but I'm going through the procedures. I'm getting ready to do a flight and see how it works.
Okay, yeah, no, that's best to do it that way. Mike, she won't recognize your voice out of the box. You need to train the Microsoft speech, and there's the whole procedures in the manual. If you read the manual that comes with Linda, you have to repeat and repeat and repeat that training session in the Microsoft speech recognition at least 5 times before she starts listening, because she's dependent on the Microsoft speech recognition. Okay, so that takes care of that. I managed to do what I need to do, and I had some fun, and thank you everybody for watching and spending time with me. I really appreciate it. You guys must have a nice rest of your day. Can you show where the program?
I'll talk at you later. Have a great day, Nico.
100%. Cool. UVP, wait. Just let me go and move your writing. Oh, somebody did just now. Hold on. Can you show where the program... UVP, we don't care for those kind of things. We don't worry for points and things like that. Remember, for the Skymatix VA, this is not a second job, okay? Some of the performance things obviously gets displayed to you guys, because there are guys who run their virtual airlines that take these things into consideration. They've got the financial system running. They've got all of those things. So it's, for us, it's not important. I won't bother with it. I must be honest with you, without going into the back end, I won't even know where to show. I don't think it's available to the front end that you can see the points, how it gets calculated and things like that. Hello, Hendrik, and XP realistic settings. Yeah, you guys must grab me while you can. Right, so which ones you want to see? You want to see all of them? We can go through all of them. Hello, Wycliffe. Happy birthday. Yeah, I see you enjoyed it. John, I'm okay. How are you? Scotsman, have fun, eh? Bye-bye, Christer. Dave, which settings you want to see? Touchdown, eh? Both of them just set to 50-50. Okay. Give it a shot. Anything else, gents, before I go?
Have a good night, Nico.
Thanks, Mike. You too. Excellent. Okay. Then we can love and leave you guys. We'll speak to you again later in the week, guys.